Hello, guys and gals. So, welcome to the E3 Ops Explosion 2015, the Sony episode. Note that all these opinions in here that are expressed by me are mine and mine alone. I'm not going to push anything on you. If you disagree with me, you can put them in the comments. If you have your own thoughts and feels, put them in the comments for sure. There's other parts. There's two other conferences I did, like every other year, and we're just going to keep going here. So, if you watch the other ones, again, you'll see everything kind of adds up a little bit. Sony opened up this year with their classic montage, and then they finally did it. They finally showed The Last Guardian off. It's been a really long time coming, but they finally announced that Last Guardian is coming next year to PS4. Holy shit, it's about time. Now, I thought the demo was pretty impressive. It showed the little boy going up these broken tower with this dog cat creature thing, and I thought it was impressive. I thought it was good. I don't think this is a game you're buying for graphics, more so for the way it's presented, and because the guy who made it is known for Shadow of the Colossus and Eco and all these major story-driven games and experiences. I think that's what it is. He has such a following, and I think it's going to be a hit. Like, I think it looks amazing. I think all the work and the bullshit they've went through to put this out is, I think it's going to be something. So we'll see. It's about fucking time they showed this game off. Now, after that, they showed off this game called Horizon, which is going to be done by Guerrilla Games. It's a brand new franchise, and I don't know if they're Vikings or modern-day people, but they were talking about how something went wrong and technology took over, and now everything is like a robot dinosaur, and you're like this girl, and she like hunts this giant T-Rex with like a bow and arrow and like electrocutes him, and I don't know what it is. So it's like people versus robot dinosaurs, but it looks fucking amazing. Like, it's about time too. That team is way too good. Like, I love Killzone, but the last few ones have been kind of meh, and it's nice to see them doing something new for once. And I think it's a great idea. It's nuts. So, robot dinosaurs, alright. Crazy. Then they showed off a new Hitman game. A lot of people are excited about it. I think it looks pretty cool. I wasn't always heavily invested in Hitman, but I respect it. It's a great franchise, and it's fun if you definitely just want to murk someone out. Then they showed off Street Fighter V for like a little bit, and they revealed Cammy and Birdie as the new characters. Now, Cammy's been in most of the games. This game is supposed to take place before Third Strike, so they're a little older. Cammy looks like she hasn't aged a day. And Birdie, they made Birdie, he's this character from the Alpha series. They made him like, and I think Final Fight, they made him like, the original Street Fighter, they made him like fat and like really doofy looking, and like, I was all pumped like, oh man, Birdie, I love Birdie. No, like, he looks really shitty. I'm sorry, I think this game looks better than 4 in terms of aesthetics, but to me, it just looks and plays exactly like 4. Like, I'm not hyped for this game at all still, but I'm trying to stay positive and see what they do, but I'm just not feeling it. Okay. Then they finally showed off No Man's Sky, and they did a deeper gameplay where they actually showed that you can kill animals and explore, and I mean, really, whatever you find is your turf, and you can go online, and this game is so ambitious, they could take another year or two to development. I could care less. Just make it really damn good, because it looks like it's going to be incredible when it finally launches. I think it's coming out, I don't know if it's coming out at the end of the year. I didn't honestly know if they said anything, or if it's coming out next year, so I guess we'll have to see. They showed off this game, Firewatch. I don't even remember it, to be honest. I'm sorry. My professionalism. I don't remember Firewatch. Sorry. They showed off an expansion for Destiny called The Taken King. It's going to be all new content, all new stuff. I'm sure they're adding more levels or something. I got a friend that's really into Destiny, so I'm sure he's really excited about it. But the crowd was kind of meh about it, so that's cool. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Please, Ubisoft, get this right. You've been rushing them out left and right. They've all been kind of meh lately. well, at least Unity, get it right. It's just such a, like, I am so happy with this time period. It's London, you play as a brother and sister that's trying to uprise from poverty and take down all the rich folk, and you have the steampunk stuff. It's the steampunk era. It looks amazing. Please be good. I am so sold on it. Just, oh, it's got the makings of, like, everything right, and I love, like, the way the characters are. It just looks fantastic. Okay, so this is where it gets into holy shit mode. Now, I have to be honest here. My Microsoft video, I said they were second place, and then I took it back because I really feel like they were so damn good. But, I mean, it's hard for me not to say that Sony didn't win this year, but I don't want to come off biased. So I'm just going to say Sony did fantastic with this one part, okay? And, of course, I'm not ignorant. I know there wasn't a lot of exclusives, but we'll talk about that at the end of this. But years and years of you people, everybody begging, the fans begging. I've never been the biggest guy into this, but I want to get into it, sort of. Years and years and years of this, and blue balling and pissing the fans off. They show off the CG trailer. Adam Boyes comes out and says, okay, I gotta show this to you. And everybody walks away, and the second it hits and people figure it out, the crowd erupts. We are getting a Final Fantasy VII remake. And everybody was blown away by the CG trailer of, what was it, I forgot the name of the town, oh damn it, of the place, and they show Barret and the Cloud's backs, and everybody's freaking out, and then at the end it says remake, and then the crowd just erupts, because they thought it was going to be a movie or something. We are getting a Final Fantasy remake. Now, the common theory is that we're going to get it in 2017, because it's going to be their anniversary. I think it's the 20th anniversary, but who knows. But holy shit, it's finally fucking happening. I applauded them. I was like, I don't know how they kept that in. So Final Fantasy VII is coming. And then they showed some indie games off, and it didn't make a big fuss out of them. And then this was the other one, okay? Something came out, and he pretty much showed us Shenmue 3, where they started a trailer for Shenmue 3. The crowd went fucking ape shit. They're starting a Kickstarter, okay? And it already went over 3 million. I think it hit 2 million in the first 24 hours. It's already at like 3 or 4 mil. And whatever the other half is, Sony's going to pay it. So it's whatever it's going to be. So it's going to be, we're finally getting Final Fantasy VII, and we're getting Shenmue 3, and we had The Last Guardian. It is fucking crazy, guys. Alright, I think people have been waiting like 14 years or maybe longer for Shenmue 3. If you don't know, Shenmue was this open world game on the Dreamcast. It was ahead of its time. You play as Ryo Suzuki, and you have to go avenge your father and fight all this clan, and like there's all this shit you can do, like play arcade games, clothes, I think. There was so much stuff. It was this huge budget, ahead of its time. Fortunately, when they brought it to the Xbox and everything, it flopped. Now, we don't know if this is exclusive or not. It may not be, but it's coming to PC also. So, holy shit, Shenmue 3. Then they showed off Batman. A lot of people are hyped for the new Batman. I'm going to just be a little outspoken here. I'm Batmaned out, so enough with... Can we do something else? Can we do another superhero, maybe? Can we do another superhero? Just saying. I'm sorry. Batman, I mean, I don't know. Woohoo, Batman. PlayStation View. I think PlayStation View was for movies or something. I don't fucking know. We're skipping that. Sorry. And so now that Microsoft is not doing anything with Call of Duty, Sony picked it up. And Call of Duty was a big thing this year for them. They showed off. We're getting the content first finally. Or, you know, oh my god, this, you know, look at this. I you know, at this point, you know, my feelings are Call of Duty. I'm sorry. But hey, you know, I got buddies that like it, so to each their own, guys. Then they showed off Disney Infinity 3.0 Star Wars Edition, and the crowd was just dead. I mean, you can't follow any of this with Disney Infinity. I apologize, but you really can't. Come on, what were you thinking? And then they closed it out with the one thing everybody knew was coming, which was Uncharted 4. The demo slugged at the first, but once they got it running, I don't want to keep saying I've never gotten into these things, but like I never cared for Uncharted. I've tried them. Everybody was raving about it and like how great it looks and all that. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's just whatever. So, I mean, I think they did a great job this year. They slammed it. The only complaint I have really is we need more. You know, there's no exclusives here. I mean, it's like There's no first party stuff really. There's not a lot of that. But I get it. The surprises were big enough to warrant them. Like, I guess the winners or whatever. That's why I really don't care this year. I loved a lot of these conferences. But my God, man, like, I said this on Twitter, and I wasn't trying to start a bullshit fight here. How the fuck do you top The Last Guardian, Final Fantasy VII, and fucking Shenmue 3? It is like a trifecta. The only way that they could outdo themselves next year is if they announce a new Crash Bandicoot or a Medieval or a Parappa the Rapper or something. You know, my God, Sony, bring something back already. Jeez, I know Activision and you have been playing hardball for years, but just fucking do something. You guys work together all the time. This is ridiculous. And, you know, it'd be nice to just see something else, you know, some other things pop back up. So, with that being said, I thought Sony did great, and I think everybody did really good this year, except for the stuff you'll see in the other videos. But that is it. That is my thoughts on Sony. You tell me in the comments below what you think, and that's it. Peace out, guys. Woo! Yeah! Anime hair and swords and